Recording in progress.
All right, we're recording, guys. Okay, so let's review linear inequalities. And Cam, let's focus next. All right. Okay, so actually, I kind of like that. And these are not quite my notes. Well, they're not my notes, so I use them. The Fantastic Four. I haven't really thought to use this, but it's kind of neat. When you graph an inequality, you're going to want to remember four things. Obviously, you got to graph the line. So you got to have a slope. You got to have a point, which could be a y-intercept. But this is the part that many of you guys botched on our last test. You guys forgot to do dash or solid lines. When do you do a dash line? And when do you do a solid?
When it's not.
Good. And solid when it is equal. Exactly. Right. And then shading, as long as you isolate y, if y is greater, go above. If y is less, go below. That should be intuitive. Isabel, go ahead. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So what's my y-intercept here? -5. What's my slope? So down to right one. Okay, dash is solid, guys. Dash, good. Don't forget the dash. Now, because y is already isolated, great. Y's got to be above. Sorry, y is greater, so do we shade above or below? Above, sorry, I know I gave it away. Another thing you could do too is test some coordinates in the shaded region. Is 0, 0 part of the shaded region? Yeah. So test it. Is 0 bigger than -2 times 0 minus 5? Well, -2 times 0 minus 5 is -5. 0 is bigger than -5. Great. See you, Ryan. Thanks. So yeah, that totally is fine. So we're good.
How do you graph sort of like y is greater than x?
Y is greater than x?
Yeah.
Okay, great question. Let's do it. What's my y-intercept?
0.
So I don't have one, right? So I'm gonna put on the origin. What's my slope? What's the coefficient of x? If you don't see one, you assume it's 1. So you go up 1/1. Okay, so, and it's dashed, so I'll do this. Okay, and it's greater. Should I go up or down? So you go up. There you go. And if you were to test a point, like say -1, 1, at x -1, 1, it works. So, all right. Let's keep on moving. This one, okay, it's almost the same as the last one, but now we're adding a second inequality. This is what 3.3 is about. 3.3 is about doing multiple inequalities at once. You guys have seen this, I believe. The only slight thing you have to be aware of is that you want an overlapping region. You want an overlapping region. So it's kind of cool because I can color code this stuff, but you guys can use like cross hatches or there is a shading. So let's do the first one again. -5, down to right 1, dash line. And I'm going to use a highlighter. I'll use yellow.
Wait, which one did you just grab?
The first one. Which is the same as before. It's the same as before. So I have this, right?
And it's down to.
Right. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's use blue for the other line. X plus 3. So 3 is right here. Up 1, right 1. Now, solid or dash, guys? Solid, good. I'm getting a little lazy. It's okay. If your line's a little sloppy, it's all good. Don't worry about it. As long as you get the shaded region right, that's what I care about. Okay, we'll use green to shade this. Now, do I shade below or above the blue line? Below. Okay. Okay. Probably not the best choice of color, but actually, let's try maybe pink. Okay, that shows a little better. You can see that's kind of like more of a. That's kind of like purple. It's kind of like a pinkish and yellow. So what's going to be my true solution to this? The pinkish one, right? The one that has an overlap. So really, I mean, you should shade everything, but the true solution set is going to be all this right here. Because that's the overlapping region. So when you solve these, you're not solving for a number, you're solving graphically. Any point in the overlapping region makes both inequalities happen. Is 0, 0 part of the overlapping region? Yes. 0 makes that work, 0 makes it work. So 0, 0 for x, y, 0, 0 for x, y, either one. So that's all you're doing. So there's gonna be a question like that on the test. Easy. Easy peasy. Okay, let's do a bit more. Show me where?
Down. There's y and then there's just-
Oh, that's a typo. You know what do you want it to be? Why don't you choose?
Smaller than or equal.
Sure. We'll come back to that in a little bit. Yeah, so for number 4, yeah, my apologies. I think what happened was I think the person who created these notes was a Mac person and I'm a PC person, so when it transferred over, it created a formatting issue. Yeah, so anyway. But we'll see 3 first. Okay, I'll do 3 with you guys. I'll have you guys try 4 on your own, and then we'll talk about working backwards from graphs. Okay, number 3. Now this is interesting because you guys had a little trouble with the whole x equals a number, y equals a number on our last test. When you see this here, just keep in mind that's a vertical line. It seems a bit counterintuitive because you see x, because x is a horizontal coordinate. It's actually a vertical line because you want the x values to be less than 6. So that means that you don't care about y, you just care about x. So you can draw a vertical line like this. Through 6, exactly, on the x-axis. And of course, x is less than 6. Now, because it's x, it's really a matter of shading left or right, not up or down, because we're dealing with x, not with y. Since x is less than 6, should I go left or should I go right? Very intuitive. Good. We'll go left. Okay, cool. Next up, let's go, I don't know, we'll go green. Okay, y is greater than -1. So that's going to be a horizontal line again. Sorry, not again, it's just a horizontal line. Because you got to cross the y-axis at -1. And it's got to be horizontal because you care for y to be bigger than -1. And x can be whatever, I don't care. But y has to be bigger. That's the condition, right? Now, if it's greater, if y is greater, should I go up or down? Up, exactly. So you got this all here. If y is less than x, it's like a line. You shape below. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, you could think of it as right also if you wanted to, because you could think of like, hey, I got x isolated. I think that's probably what you're asking. But just think of like y equals mx plus b, and y is less than, so you go below. Or y greater x, you go above. But in this case, yeah, go, yeah. All right, it's pretty obvious my shaded region is right here. However, the last one is this right here. So you got this right here.
Wait, so just
The origin. Guys, quiet, please. Patrick, yeah, leave Hugo alone. All right. Okay, guys, quiet. Let's shade this in a brownish color, I guess, or maroon. So you gotta go below that line. So what's gonna happen? It's gonna be in this little triangle region. This little triangle region contains all points. It's kind of like a Venn diagram. You try to find an overlapping portion of like three concentric or three circles, right, that overlap. Let's go ahead.
I'm a little confused what a line vertical.
Why the line's what?
I mean, bad.
Oh, okay, so y is less than x. That's like a slope of 1, and y-intercept is 0. Because you're not adding anything, right? But the slope is 1 because the coefficient of x is 1. And you're going below it because it's less than. There's more to it. I mean, you should be shading below that entire slanted line. But I really just want the overlapping region, which is this right here. So anything in that overlapping region makes all three inequalities work. So personally, what you could do, let's erase all the shadings. Look at that. Does that look nice? That's the beauty about Zoom. So I can do that. So, but see, that's what you want. Notice I erased all the other parts and just kept what I need. So the overlapping region. Okay, let's keep on moving. All right, I'm gonna have you guys try this on your own, see how it goes. So per Hugo's suggestion, let's make that less than or equal to. Yeah, fire away. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. The what? Sorry. No. The only time the sign changes is when you divide by a negative. Yeah. So if I had this, for example, right?
Yeah.
And then when I divide by -3, eventually, I have to switch, right? The reason why you would switch, just so you know, is that what if I move that -3 right to the right side? Then I wind up getting y is greater than a bunch of junk. I need to guarantee that same result if I kept y on the left side. That's why we'd switch when we divide by a negative. Yep, very intuitive. Yep. All right, so guys, isolate y in the first inequality to make your lives easier. Divide by 3. So, okay. I'll have you guys do your shadings.
Wait, aren't these lines pretty parallel?
No, so, oh yeah. Yeah, see how it goes. Yeah, see how it goes.
Oh, that's 3 lines.
That's actually interesting.
Not like those.
When the signs like this.
I don't. I need to jump in.
That is interesting. Actually, I'm going to make you guys no, keep it as is. That's fine because you guys already started. That's fine. More thing about actually, I don't like your suggestion. That's okay. I didn't know what it was going to be like. The problem. It's okay. But actually, this is good. This is good. Well, let's see what happens.
It's just like, I mean, 0, 0 is included.
So here's the deal. This one goes below, right?
Yeah, but it's a down. First of all, it's a negative slope.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
But yeah, it goes down.
You're right. I botched that one. Thanks. Totally botched that one.
It goes down and 0, 0 is included. But they both go.
Yes, 2, then down 2, right 3. My bad. You're right. Thanks. So that's less than.
They overlap just like.
Yeah, then you have 8.
The top one is solid.
You're right. It is solid.
They just have like a big.
That is just like 0, 0 is good.
Yeah. So then the overlapping region is right here. So basically, it's just going to be the top line because the bottom line has extra. So you see how the top line has some stuff that we don't want. We don't want this part here. But this is what here's how I would have written the problem. What if I had this here?
My bad.
Let's switch this up, guys. Guys, quiet, please. We're almost done with this. All right. So what if I had let me switch this up a little bit. what if I had that? Then you shade right here, but then the other one would shade right here.
Then you know, so they would never.
There'd be no solution, exactly. There's nothing that would make both inequalities work because you gotta make both simultaneously happy. Or what if I had this here less than or equal to, and switch that to this? If I had that, then you would be shading in between. So you'd have something like that. That could happen. So, okay. Let's keep on moving. Okay, these guys here. So these problems, what you're asked to do is you're asked to work backwards. So you're given the graph. I am going to ask a question like this too. You're given a graph, and you have to give me the inequality. So 4 things: slope, y-intercept,
What is the third one say?
solid. Dash solid.
Oh.
Okay. So what's happening here, guys? What's my slope here? Actually, let's do y-intercept.
3.
No.
2. I can't.
What's
Y is greater than or equal to x.
Slope is 2/3.
Less than or equal to.
And it's gotta go below.
2 over 3x.
Okay, guys, quiet down. All right. Hold on, guys, settle down. All right. I know you got it, Hugo. That's awesome. Let's make sure the rest of the class got it. Y-intercept is 2. Slope is 2/3. We're in agreement with that as a whole, the class, yes? Okay, you're solid, and we're going down. Okay. If you're solid, you're gonna have an equal sign. If you're going down, it's gonna be less. So I'm gonna say y is less than or equal to. The less than or equal to embodies solid and going down. 2/3 x plus 2. That's it. Yeah, the y-intercept.
No, for a second.
Oh, the one right below.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that next. Yeah.
It doesn't show what the second shaded for you.
Let's see here.
There's only one person.
Oh, okay,
We
good.
don't know what-
Let's do this one. Okay. So now we got to write 2, right? Okay, I'll call this line 1. I'll call this line 2. Okay, let's look at line 1. Okay, what's my slope here? The slope for line 1, it looks like is 2. And what does the y-intercept look like for line 1? 3. And we're going up and solid. Right, because you're going above that line and solid. Now let's look at 2. What's the y-intercept for 2? And what's the slope there? -1. Yeah, I'll say -1. I'd agree. And we're going up again and dashed. Why am I going up again? Because you're going above that dashed line, right? You're going above it, right? So you're going above the solid line, going above it also. So now when I write it, I'm going to say equation inequality 1 is y is greater than or equal to 2x plus 3. And for that, I'm going to say y is greater than -x minus 3. Voila. There we go. Did that help, AJ? Yeah. So just that's the thought process you want to go through. Yeah, it's a negative slope. All right, let's keep on moving. Yeah, Shannon, go ahead.
You said y is greater than 2x plus 3. I thought y is less than or equal to.
You're going above the line. You can't do less because, for example, like -1,4 is a point. If you're right, if I plug in 4 for y and -1 for x, that would work, right?
What about 0, 0?
0 won't work. If I plug in 0, it fails. So you want 0 to fail.
Oh, right.
If you,
I
if you do less than, you got zeros that are working, that's kind of misleading.
I know that's not.
Right. Okay. All right. More fun with these. All right. So let's write a system for these next four. Well, you know what? We'll just do let's not worry about the bottom because I really want to get to other stuff. So let's not worry about the bottom two. Let's do the top two for number 7. We'll see what you guys get. So don't worry. We'll just cross these off because these are kind of crazy. I think you guys get the point. Let's just do the top two. Let's see what you guys get. I'm going to do it also. We'll call this line 1. We'll call this line 2. Here we got 3 lines. That's fun. All right. We'll see what you guys get.
Wait, how do you only get X for the first line? I got -2.
No, I got negative.
I could be wrong. Hold on. I could be wrong.
I got both of these. For number 1, I got.
Okay.
Oh, 2/3. Yeah, my bad.
Is greater than -3.
You guys are probably right. I could be wrong. Actually,
I'm correct.
you know, I have to kind of give you guys coordinates to help you guys out.
This is dash.
I would say 3/4. I would agree. Yeah, I'll make it more clear, obvious on a test. Don't worry.
I feel like this is not very like it's not like that.
It's more just reading the graph. Why do you have to swim, Hugo? Why do you have to swim?
So there's like a JV girls tournament or whatever.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You're not allowed to have a day off, so we're supposed to do swimming today.
Oh, because the pool won't be available afterwards. Got it.
Lunch. You have to get a swim cell.
Okay, yeah, it's a good exercise, right? What's wrong with that?
No.
No, it's the same representation.
We have that like.
Don't you guys go to cinema? I'm like, you're about to get kicked out.
We're gonna hear Marty this week.
Okay, I think those are it.
I don't know.
I think so, guys. Do we get this or close enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, I will definitely, you guys are just
I know you.
okay. One last thing that we need to discuss before I tell you what's on the test. Let's share a whiteboard. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Actually, sorry, AJ. I don't think I can because it yeah, let me try. Let's try. See. Hold on. Yeah, I can't undo it. I'm sorry. I'll come like look at it. Don't worry. When we're doing calculus stuff, I'll check your work. So. Right. All right. This is 3.4. I don't have notes on this, so just feel free to take notes somewhere on the packet. I'm just gonna do one problem. 3.4. Guys, quiet. Patrick, stop talking. All right. I know you guys are friends and stuff, but yeah, I know he's a distraction too. All right. Cool. I'm very calm about it. I just need you guys to focus. Thanks. Okay. Okay, what if you have three equations of three variables? It can get a little nuts at times.
That's like gonna be a very small spot. That's like your answer.
So here's how it could look. I'm trying to think this in my head.
There's one.
Where are you writing?
Anywhere you can find space. Let me think about this one here.
The lines are so there's 2y at the top and then there's. That's not where it's a junior y.
He's not.
Are you, where's the word?
Okay, I think these work.
Oh, they're all different.
Yeah. No. This is the question.
Oh.
This is the question.
That was very difficult.
It does, doesn't it? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do something that I don't have space in Zoom to do it. So, all right. So these are a little crazy, but not too bad. Here's the deal. I would actually isolate X here. Okay. Guys. No. X equals Z minus 3, right? Yeah. Why did I choose that? Just because it just seems easy to isolate. That's two variables, quite easy to work with. What are you going to do with that?
Plug it in.
Plug the other ones, disaster. So this is now going to become Z minus 3 plus 2y plus Z. Sorry, I cost my Z. So it becomes 2y plus 2z equals 4. Does that make sense?
Oh, never.
We're okay? Yeah, 2z plus 2y equals 4. Down here, I'm going to get 2 times z minus 3 minus y plus z equals -2. That'll be 2z minus 6 minus y plus z. That's going to be 3z minus y equals, or -y plus 3z, just keep it in alphabetical order. A y plus 3z equals 4. Okay. We're okay. You can see you can easily make a mistake here. So you have to be very careful. So I isolate x in the middle, substitute for x in the first and third equations. Did my simplification. I think I simplified it correctly. My fingers crossed. Okay, now.
For the bottom one, would you then want to isolate y?
Yeah, what you could do is this. You can do a couple things. So these are my two equations now, right? So I kind of leave it up to you. If you want to use elimination, you could. Or you can use substitution. Totally up to you. If you like substitution, that's totally fine. Negative y equals -3z plus 4. So y is 3z minus 4. So it means that we have 2 times 3z minus 4 plus 2z equals 4. 6z minus 8 plus 2z equals 4. 4z equals 8z. Equals 12, which is not the answer intended. Hold on a second. They made a mistake.
Why did you do
Let me know if I made a mistake, guys.
I got that too. No, you pretty
I'm just gonna try to go with it. Okay. Thanks. Hold on. If you want to sec here, so it's not gonna be an error somewhere. I did. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. Actually, I intended for this. Okay, let's back up a little bit. See, easy fix. I intended this would be -4. My bad. I apologize. It's an easy fix. Easy fix.
Yeah,
Just cross it out. I intended that. You do, but it's not, no nice.
Yeah, I got next one.
You're
How
so
nice.
I got y is -14, z equals 5, and x equals 2.
Really?
Really?
Okay, we'll take a look.
I think James.
Um,
Are doing this.
Okay.
So are we gonna have to do this on the test?
I'll give you these numbers.
So wait, so pretty much
Start, did I mess this one up again?
you just take all the letters
Hold on.
so long.
It's equal to- I swore it was.
And then you do one.
You don't have to add.
oh, yeah.
Like it's so funny.
Two X,
These are bugs.
2C minus 6.
Are you actually gonna add it?
Oh, shoot.
But once you add them, they like make you do all this stuff. If you're calling it in a like once you add them, if you're so consistent.
Oh, that makes two.
Someone took this one and straight put all their strings because they don't did that and then she was caught in trouble.
2Y.
People did that on my phone and then it got in
Okay. Okay. I got it, guys. I apologize. I got it. Got it. All right. All right. Let's focus, guys. So here's a mistake I made. It's good. It's good. I caught this. I'm supposed to add 6 both sides. I don't add 6 to that side. That should have been a 2. So it's 3C is negative y plus 3C equals 2. That's going to be negative y equals negative 3C plus 2. Y equals 3C minus 2. There we go. Now I got it. So now you got 2 times 3C minus 2 plus 2C equals 4. 6C minus 4. Okay, that's will work now. 8C equals 8. Z equals 1.
Okay, can I just take a picture of that?
Yeah, this is
Can you
so-
any of that?
And then once we take
Look,
1,
you can send that to me.
you get negative 2. Once we get that, dude.
And you plug it in. You plug it in.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, can you like bow your head down a little bit? You just so.
So the mistake, guys, is a very careless, simple. Is it actually a mistake? When I was at this part right here, I forgot to add 6.
So what?
That was a mistake. I forgot to add 6 out negative 1. And then, but go ahead.
So basically what you want to do is you want to take 2 of the 3 equations, kind of like do all the math.
Right.
Then you get one of the answers. So then you can plug it into the thing. So you got Z, so you can plug it into the second equation.
Right. So they make a system of 2 equations. Yes, exactly. Right.
So you want
So-
to do like 2 at a time, and then
Yeah.
the third, save the third for last.
Yeah, I'll make sure the numbers work out nicely. Sorry, that was my bad. All right, so let me go and stop the recording.